All right, guys, we're back with another Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got Javi on the left playing his signature GB deck versus Joey Linch on the right playing his also signature Machina Turbo deck. So these two are some of the most successful players on the channel. Javi's got 4 wins, quite a few second places, while Joey Linch has got 5 wins, but he's never lost in the finals. So we'll see if Javi can give Lynch his first loss. All right, so Javi went first. Summon Laquari set 2, and Lynch summons Gear Frame. So now we know Javi doesn't have Chariot, because I'm almost positive he Chariot's the Gear Frame here. Yeah, he definitely does. So no Chariot from Javi. And let's see if Lynch tries to crash. So he does crash with the Laquari. And now he mirrors Javi and sets 2. So let's see, what will Javi do? End phase MSTs. And hits a D prison and activates Call, brings back Laquari. Alright. This is a matchup I don't see often. I don't know who's favored game 1. So here Lynch D prisons the Laquari, so that Call the Haunted will stay face up on the field. But anyways, speaking of this matchup, I don't know. I actually talked to Joey about this. I really don't know who's favored. I guess maybe Machina, just because they got the 3 big gear frames, and Fortress is hard to deal with GB for GBs. So maybe, just my opinion. I'm not too familiar with this matchup. I would say maybe Machina's slightly favored. The only issue is Hamster's kind of bad in this matchup, but outside of that, I think Machina should be slightly favored. Okay, so let's see how the rest of this game goes. The Joey set the Hamster, the Ryko. Here, there's nothing else he would set. All right, 4 cards in Lynch's hand. Summon a quest, attack, and it is the Hamster and not the Ryko here. So Lynch grabs Ryko. All right. So these two guys' decks are on the channel. You guys can go check out the deck profile playlist. Javi's is on there, and so is Lynch's. But Lynch has made, I mean, the people are always changing their lists, so it's not the exact one. We'd have to get like an updated list. Because I know Javi's always making changes. Lynch is always making changes. I mean, myself included. I'm always changing stuff, seeing what I like and what I dislike. All right, so here, Javi Bestiaries pops his Call. Now, this would probably be just to maybe, like, in case he has Gores or he draws into Gores. But at the same time, also, like, Lynch has to deal with this field, or Javi's going to Geyseris him. So here, did Javi draw? I don't think Javi drew the Chariot, so he's going to Chain Compulse on his Bestiary. Lynch is going to mill Brain, MST, Mirror Force. 3 good cards against GBs. Whoa, Joey put Brain in his deck. But it's different now because he's playing Cyber Valley. So I think Brain is actually pretty good in his deck. Okay, so Lynch summons Plague, and Javi books the Plague. Probably can't really deal with Stardust right now, so he has to book the Plague. All right, let's see. See, do you think Javi has Gores? I think it might be in his deck, but I don't think he has it right now. Because he said, like, book and compulse. Yeah, I don't think he has it. So, yeah, I like this play by Lynch. So, 13, 25, 28, 38. So, now Javi's down to 4,000. So, Javi resummons the Bestiary, attacks the Plague. Tags the Bestiary out for a Ready Ari. So, gets rid of the Plague. So, yeah, this tells me he really doesn't want Lynch to make the Stardust. Plus, how does Lynch get those monsters off the field? The Hamster and the Ryko. He would have to tribute them for Caius or tribute them for Fortress. Now, 3 back rows from Javi. I don't think he has anything to stop Heavy, but at this point, you know he doesn't have Heavy Storm. Unless he would have to top deck into it. Anyway, here he deprisons the Machina Fortress. Lynch sets him back row and switches the Ryko and the Hamster to defense mode. And Javi summons Bestiary, no response from Lynch. So now Lynch is going to get Geyseris. Let's see what Javi decides to pop with the Geyseris. I've always liked Prisma. I don't know why people don't play Prisma in GBs. I'm a fan. All right, so here comes Geyseris. What's he going to target? So he chooses the Hamster and Linch on the Yada train and chains Yada to the Geyseris. Javi attacks over the Raikou, and now he's going to tag out Geyseris for... He could make Herc, but there's really no point. Yeah. So he goes Laquari, a quest, grabs back the Bestiari from his graveyard. So he's threatening Geyseris. So Joey, if Joey can't do anything, yeah, this... We'll see. Anyways, Linch summons Gear Frame. I guess that's the beauty of Yada in this deck. I mean, same thing with Upstart, but with Yada, you just draw into those Gear Frames quicker. All right, so Gear Frame attacks over a quest for 200. I have no idea what Javi's back rows are. He couldn't stop the Gear Frame summon. He couldn't stop the Gear Frame attack, or maybe he doesn't want to. We'll see. I wonder what his back rows are. Maybe he's planning to just Geyseris him. So he normal summons the Bestiari, probably trying to bait a Bottomless. I think he has Book. He has to have Book or Solemn or something. Oh, it is Solemn. So now Javi's down to 19. This is a good game because even like Javi looks like he's in an okay spot, but he's at 19. I don't think he can overwhelm Joey unless if he has a Secutor. Not a Secutor, sorry, a Test Tiger. Maybe, I guess he could overwhelm Linch, but this is still anyone's game. So, yes, Laquari's at 21, so Linch takes 300. Attacks him for 15, so now we have 19 to 62. Also, we saw Joey beat Adrian in top 4, which is Javi's twin brother. So he's also trying to avenge his twin brother. The storylines of the locals are pretty funny at times. But yes. Linch stopped us from getting the brothers in the finals. They actually played in the finals recently. The twin brothers. Alright, so here comes a quest. Grabs back a quest. Now will he tag out? So he tags out Bestiari for what? Another Laquari? Yeah, unless you want, like, Ready Ari if you're afraid of Avarice. Linch dropped the card. So what's life? 19 to 62? Okay, so he's just getting free +1. So now... So Javi decides not to set that other back row. And here comes Avarice to... I wonder, did he have exactly 5? Because that's something I was thinking maybe Javi could Ready Ari, but at the same time, you don't want Linch to, like, top deck another Gear Frame or something. All right, so now they're even in cards. So like I said, this is still... Joey could still easily win this game, depending on what Javi's other back row is. We'll find out. We'll see. Did he draw another Gear Frame? It looks like Joey pads. Does he have Gores? Pass with no set monster, no back rows, nothing. Let's see. 62, that's 37 on board. Yeah, he can't beat him this turn unless if he has like a Test Tiger play. So he hits him for 37, so that leaves Linch at... We have Javi's at 19, the Linch is 25. Tags out a quest. So no Gores from Linch. So he grabs Hoplomys. Now is he going to tag out the Laquari or just leave it up? And then he passes to Linch. Okay. Linch has all these cards in his hand, but can he do anything? And Linch scoops. So he's also in his hand is Does Shoot, Mind Control, Heavy Storm, Avarice, Bottomless, Michelle. Yeah, his hand was dead. All right, so Javi takes game 1. Trying to avenge his twin brother. Trying to give Linch his first loss in the finals. Or will Linch pull off the backdoor 2-0 and continue his undefeated streak? We'll see. All right, so Linch Sets 3 and 1 monster. So how many Yadas are back there? Okay, so he flips, trap, does shoot. Javi's hand is Test Tiger, Prisma, Bestiari, MST, Trap, does shoot, and War Chariot. All right. What do you send back here? The Test Tiger, or the Prisma, or the Bestiari? So he chooses the Prisma. Okay. MST, what's the rest of his hand? MST, War Chariot, Test Tiger, Bestiari, and Trap does shoot. Can he even is does shoot even live? No, so Joey might keep that does shoot live, but it'll probably be live once he activates Pot of Avarice. All right, let's see. What will Javi do? Will he summon the Bestiari? Looks like he's a little afraid of Bottomless. So he doesn't want to just summon the Bestiari into Bottomless. Okay, so Javi probably set does shoot and MSC. So here, Linch special summons Fortress, attacks Javi for 25, and passes. So I told you, he's going to make that does shoot dead. That's why Linch, if that is a Raikou, Linch is like, I don't want to pop your dead does shoot. Or your chain, or your MST that you're going to chain. Linch is probably just going to wait for Javi to attack with a GB. Did he set Bestiari War Chariot? We'll find out. All right. So here comes the Yada. Come on, double Yada. So he does flip the Raikou. Targets a set monster, which is Bestiari Mills Fortress. Yeah, Fortress, Gear Frame, Pot of Avarice. Summons Gear Frame. So yeah, Linch is not afraid of anything unless if like Javi ripped a Mirror Force. Let's see. Is he afraid of Mirror Force? So he attacks with everything. And that should be game. And it looks like Javi, that was a quick second game. I mean, in that situation, Javi had to top that Mirror Force. Or, I mean, a D Prison will keep him in the game. But yeah, Linch forces the third game. All right, we'll see who's going to get. Javi trying to get that 5th win or Linch with this 6th? All right, Javi's going first. Sets a back row. No set monster and passes. All right. Oh, Trooper. So actually, when I play Vayu, I don't like Trooper against GBs. It's like, I don't know. I've actually discussed this with Los and my friend Randy, a few other Vayu players at my locals, and Trooper versus GBs, it's weird. Like, yeah, it's good because it helps you run over monsters, but at the same time, you also give them a free tag out after. I don't know if it's worth it. I think if you have nothing else, then you can keep it in, but it just depends on your side deck. So here, Linch Bottomless is a Cyber Dragon, doesn't want Javi to contact with his card Trooper. So now Javi sets. Is he bluffing a Hoplomys? Is the question. That's one thing that happens to me when I play against GBs. I'm always thinking, man, did he draw the one hippo? But here, Javi summons the cat. Yeah, summons the cat. And gets Sam Knight. So he's trying to get search a... No, sorry. Now he's going to go double Sam Knight or Sam Knight Test Tiger. So it looks like he is going to get Test Tiger here. Yes. So Sam Knight, Test Tiger. Chibi's Test Tiger targets Sam Knight. Oh, no. He tagged out for Sam Knight, and then Javi Linch Mirror Forces the Sam Knight. Okay, that's what I was wondering what happened. Okay. So now Javi sets one, so we're at 8,000 to 8,000. I'm surprised they didn't keep track of life points this game. So here comes the jar, Mills Dust, Avarice, Gores. I don't like Gores against GBs, but Linch kept it in. Oh, he attacked him not last turn too. Okay, sorry, I missed that one. So we're at 42 to 8,000, and here comes Respite. Reveals Bestiary and Chariot, shuffles them back to the deck. Is going to draw 3 new cards. All right, let's see. And here comes Upstart. So we're at 42 to 9,000. He's got only like 2 monsters in there for Pot of Avarice. Lynch has got 3, so I think they're even in cards. Joey's got 5. Javi's got... Yeah, so they're still even in cards, except Javi went first. Okay, Lynch, Regeki breaks the Laquari, discards Plague from his hand. And he passes back to Lynch. Trooper Mill D-Prison, Raiko, and Brain Control. He's just poking him with Card Trooper at this point. Looks like he's going to poke him again. Javi forgot to give him 1,000 for Upstart. I'm surprised Lynch... Oh, there he goes. There we go. I'm surprised Lynch doesn't keep track of his own life points. He usually does. So Lynch drops the Fortress by discarding Cyber Dragon. Looks like Lynch is being aggressive. So Javi must have a D-Prison. Yep. Or Mirror Force. Okay. Draws off the Card Trooper. So yeah, it's looking good for Javi now. I don't think they were close to time. So now Lynch sets a monster and passes. So this is our Wednesday night tournament, and it ends pretty late. So I think I mentioned in the last video, but we start at 7:05. I wish we could start earlier, but you know, people are just getting off of work, and there's no way we could start at 6. So usually the tournament, especially when we do 5 rounds of Swiss, top 4, and finals, it just takes a while. So it usually ends like at 12:30. So especially me, because I'm an early bird, so when it gets that late, I'm usually exhausted. All right, here he summons Murmillo. Murmillo attacks Raiko, targets the Murmillo, mills Bottomless, Gear Frame, and another Gear Frame. Lynch is left with 1 card, so it's still looking good for Javi. Now Lynch has got 2. Sets both his back rows. Come on, Heavy! Come on, Heavy. But one of those could be a jar. All right, summons Laquari and Lynch with the Torrential. Yep, 42 to 9,000. And like 2 pitches Force for Fortress. Attacked Javi for 25, so now Javi's at 17. So no Bottomless, no D-Prison from Javi. So what could that back row be? Maybe a Chariot? I don't know. Smash. Smashing's the Mole. Sorry, smashes the Fortress. MST's, Lynch's, Yada, no! Summon Mole. Attacks him for... What is Mole's attack? 900? I don't like Mole. I've told Javi this every time, but we'll see if it wins him the game here. It might. I told him one of the weaknesses of his deck is it has too many normal summons. So Mole is another normal summon. That's why I don't like it. But here he changed Transmigration Prophecy to the Gear Frame so that Lynch can't pitch... Oh, he chooses Plague. So yeah, Lynch can't just pitch Force to get Fortress back. But now he can bounce the Mole back. Yep. He can bounce... He can attack the... Well, Javi doesn't have to bounce back, but he's just going to lose his Mole. So he has to decide, do I want to... Yeah, so he's going to take 900. So now Javi's down to 800. So he doesn't want to give him the gear frame back. But like, this is not, Javi's not in a good spot. Maybe he was better off bouncing it because you don't have a it depends on the rest of his hand. You don't have a monster big enough to deal with the Machina gear frame. So Darius, did he top deck Book or Test Tiger? Oh yes, Test Tiger. Special summon Test Tiger. So he's checking the grave. So what do you is Mermillo? I don't think Mermillo's gone. So that's either Mermillo or let's see what's gone. No, Mermillo is gone. So he has to go either A Laquari or Darius. Does he have a Bestiari? Okay, so he's stalling with the Hippo. He doesn't want to. Okay, this is not bad. You don't want to attack into a D prison or something. So yeah, just bring out Hippo and see what you can if you can draw out of it. All right, and then here comes Plague, and Brio is game. So congrats to Joey. Oh, he had the D prison. All right. So Joey 6-0 now in the finals with the same deck. Machina Turbo. I'm gonna start calling him the Undertaker of Epic because this man 6-0. I think Sal had the longest streak. Was Sal 6-0 or is he 5-0? I don't remember. Oh no, Sal was 5-0. So now Linch has the longest streak in the finals. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, both these guys' deck profiles are up on the channel. Just go to the deck profiles playlist. They're both on there. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time for another tournament. Bye.